Good evening. This is Sean Davis, and this is my journal for HWE 200 Introduction to Health and Wellness, my nutritional assessment. After doing food service for 21 years in the military, I'm particularly familiar with meal planning, preparation, and daily intake requirements. However, once retiring, I cannot say I have followed all of the aspects taught to me throughout my career. I can pretty much quote off of all the requirements for fruits and vegetables, grains, dairies, and proteins. For this assignment, we were instructed to record our food intake for one day and input it into the food tracker provided on the United States Department of Agriculture Choose My Plate website. As part of the program, I created a profile which included health information, basically height and weight, and top 5 health fitness goals. I feel like I am in pretty good weight for my height and age. My goal will be to maintain this weight. Once inputting the information into the program, my recommended daily caloric intake was 2,800. I thought that was way too much, especially since the recommended intake is usually around 2,000. And based on our text, in order to lose weight, men should consume roughly 1,500 calories a day. How does your fat and I don't know why I can't have a problem with that caloric intake compared with the target levels? After completing my food journal for the day, it turned out that I was relatively on track with the recommended daily caloric intake that was noted on the website. My caloric intake for the day recorded was 2654. What vitamins and minerals fell below the target level? Based on the website, I fell below target on nearly all my vitamins and minerals. I do not consume water daily, and I do not intake enough fruits and vegetables. And then I don't know why, but I don't. How does your protein intake compare with the target level? Now, for protein, I exceeded my daily recommended intake by about 50%. Explain the importance of consuming the following. We are told from as young as we can remember to eat right, drink plenty of water, and take your vitamins daily. We get our energy from the carbohydrates, fats, and proteins we consume. Carbohydrates are the essential nutrients that everyone loves to eat: rice, grains, fruits, vegetables, and sugars in its simplest form. Water is vital to digestion and metabolism, and also functions to carry out oxygen and nutrients to the cells through the blood. Regulates body temperature through perspiration and lubricates the joints. It removes waste through sweat, urine, protects a fetus, and assists in respiration by moistening the lungs to facilitate intake of oxygen, excretion, and carbon dioxide. Protein, as seen in the results of my food log, is one of my favorites, or at least the nutrient that I get the most of. In my daily food assessment, I got roughly 150% of the daily recommended dose of protein. I will begin to take a closer look at my protein intake because, as the test suggests, when more protein is consumed than is needed by the body, it is converted into energy or stored as fat. High protein intake may cause the body to excrete calcium and put excess strain on the kidneys to excrete into the urine the excess nitrogen supplied by the protein. Fats are important because they help synthesize and repair vital cell transport and absorb fat soluble vitamins. Vitamins such as vitamin C, B, and D, and minerals such as magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, and calcium are essential for our daily intake because of the numerous benefits they provide to our overall health. Vitamins, for example, serve as catalysts and enable energy nutrients to be digested, absorbed, and metabolized. The many health benefits of fiber include reduced risk for heart disease, improvement in blood sugar control, prevention and relief of constipation, and reduced risk of developing precancerous polyps in the intestines. Some examples of fiber-rich foods include whole wheat bread, brown rice, whole wheat, whole grain cereals, and I can't talk today. Legumes. I can't say it. legumes. What effects does your diet have on your health and wellness? Does your dietary intake protect you and increase your health risks? Explain. My wife has discussed this topic with me on numerous occasions, and more recently to the point where it has become almost daily. As of late, I have increased the amount of time on the field with the youth that I coach football with. With the change in weather, I sweated excessively but did not replenish the water lost as much as I should. As the primary caregiver of my daughter, I am so focused on what she eats, when she eats, and taking care of and spending time with her that I do not eat when or how I should. The lack of water consumption and poor nutritional intake will negatively impact my health and wellness in the long run. Explain 2 ways you should improve your diet. The most important thing is going to be increasing my water consumption daily, and not just when I do physical activity with my youth football teams. The second would be to incorporate more fruits and vegetables in my diet daily. Parts of this would be to communicate to my wife which fruits and vegetables I like so that she could add them to her grocery list. This is going to be a big part of my change. My daughter, however, will be the motivating factor because I want to be here for her, to watch her grow up and do great things. Thank you, and this is my nutritional assessment for Introduction to Health and